We meet again with Liberal Crime Squad New Age. The Conservative Crime Squad has been broken. 2 elite liberal amendments have passed, with liberal math being applied. It is an election year, and Ed Johnson, not having won an election himself, as the opening story tells us, is going to be on the chopping block against a very extremely passionate populace that I'm going to be able to keep in perpetual passion. The government is completely unable to pry me from New Worth real estate. If they somehow were able to do so, I have $611,000. If I somehow ran out of active liberals, I have a bunch of sleepers I could tap into, all of whom are in Seattle and consequently are all getting training from the Seattle teachers. By the by, Jonathan booped my nose and informed me that I failed to read on this screen. In the bottom left corner, you'll see a to view other base pages. Our page 1 ends here, and there we can see the rest of the spots, all the LA spots and the DC spots. There you go. There's that. As for jobs that have been assigned, we have a little bit of teaching happening on. I have folks taking classes in music, names, tasks, armor has been assigned. I want to note that Raphael Chubb is selling brownies instead of prostitution because Raphael Chubb is 15 years old. Yeah. Game wisely stays the fuck away from that one. So this is going to be the last episode I do showing off the day-to-day affairs of organizational management and traveling the sites. Moving forward until we get to series end is going to be me between videos setting up situations I want to demo off that I won't know what'll actually happen and the consequences thereof. But me sifting through stuff, you've seen it. I've won, effectively, essentially. Let's celebrate at the cable news station. All right? There's the descriptions of business. Let's get on with it. Some office workers, more office workers, a janitor. Let's see, if the layout of this place hasn't changed, assuming it's the same layout as the last one that we were in, assuming this was the last one I was in. Trying to tap my memories. Here we go. All right. See if I can run into a cable news anchor. Hey, there you go. Ever thought about being an activist? We're going to talk about gun violence. The gun control issue is off of arch conservative. These guns I'm wielding are very firmly illegal. The squad might yet escape. Yes. Ooh, we might yet get out of here. Barbara Joyce. Liberal Crime Squad strikes. The truth is always free. Remember that, dear viewers. The truth is always free. I think everyone can take some time off. Yeah. Take some time off to have a fun interaction. How about? We're going to draft a ransom note. We're also going to we can't do multiple things. It's one or the other. We're going to draft a ransom note for Barbara Joyce. Earth prepares a ransom demand by attaching a personal letter from Barbara Joyce spelling out the Liberal Crime Squad's demands. The demand is set at $10,000. It may take some time for a response. LCS denies kidnapping. The disappearance of Barbara Joyce is now considered a kidnapping. Disappeared 1 day ago? That's okay. We'll just spend some time here in our apartments where no one will definitely know that we're here, and they would be fools to know that we're here. We'll just keep interacting. Hello. We're going to have enlightening activities, I believe, Barbara. Let's have some enlightening activities. Barbara Joyce is locked in a back room converted into a makeshift cell. Grimith organizes a personalized concert of protest-inspired music, inviting Barbara Joyce to join in on the harmonies, with a focus on uplifting songs about love and unity early in the session, and then moving into more complex and forceful pieces of session. This is gonna be my first time reading this stuff, given how interrogations and conversions have changed. Barbara Joyce quietly considers these ideas. Very good. Happy birthday to Paige. We'll keep waiting. Yeah. Barbara Joyce lets her guard down a little. Grimith puts together a poetry slam for Barbara Joyce, where at first Grimith reads some of his own poetry before Barbara is given the stage to join in with several verses of her own, to be followed by a long discussion about the poetic form and the lived experiences that feed into their respective verses. Barbara grudgingly emits sympathy for LCS ideals. Okay. Happy birthday to you all. Merry Birthmas. Let's keep it going. Mutual respect for Grimith? Good. A personalized concert of protest inspired music once again, beginning to see liberal reason. Ball. All right. Keep it waiting. Mutual respect. Yes, yes, yes. Good, good, good. A mandatory self care boot camp, complete with yoga sessions, aromatherapy, and journaling prompts like, "What does your political inner child look like?" A revelation of understanding. Very good. Very good. Very good. Okay. All right. All right. All right. Our journeys continue here. Yeah. Yeah. Our journeys continue. By the way, 2 counts of treason. Nice. Not bad. Not bad. Not bad. Let's keep it going. Looks forward to these little chats. Grimith stages a puppet show featuring characters like Karl Marx and Rosa Luxemburg in a series of skits about the history of the LCS and the importance of revolutionary politics. Barbara had never really thought about things this way before. Uh huh. Merry birthmasses to even more individuals. Merry birthmas indeed. Let's keep it going. 2 heart, 9 wisdom, 14 health. Chants warmly with her friend Grimith. Another poetry slam, beginning to see liberal reason. Good, good. Another puppet show, beginning to understand where the liberal crime squad is coming from. Cornelia, now 21 years old. We haven't heard back from the police about this whole ransom note thing. And, yeah. That's still about cop shit. My understanding is that I just bide my time and wait. And if someone's gonna say, hey, we'll pay $10,000 for them, then I'll be notified and get to move on from there. My dabbling around with this stuff was before hostages got overhauled. So, what's going to happen? We'll find out. A response has been received from Barbara's relatives. We will do anything to get Barbara back. The money is in the location you specified. We are trusting you. Please keep your word. No one goes to pick up the money at a packed transit station during commute. She makes sure to have multiple escape routes. No one retrieves the ransom money and gets away clean with the money. Grimith takes Barbara to a secure location and releases her from captivity. Barbara can't wait to get back to her old life. Yay! Look at that. Friendships. We held Barbara for a while. We revealed that she had been kidnapped from the get-go. Heat did not immediately come crashing down upon the Zucker apartments, hoping to rescue Barbara, this cable news anchor. We got $10,000. Peace in our time, dear viewers. Peace in our time. How about that? How about that? Yay, friendship. What issues could I prod here? Those are the kinds of issues I could prod. Well, let's go ahead and prod those issues there. Read red garment makers. Wink. We'll wear out a little bit of a groove there at the front. And see if we can find any friends. Zier's driving up to 11. Keep driving. You'll get more. I'm just going to free those right in front of you and then annihilate you. Blessed be. We've got that issue pressed. A little bit, just a little smidgeroo. I believe the police hadn't had enough time to locate where we took Barbara. That's what happened here. Yes. I like being able to write the ransom note to register that, hey, this happened immediately. Again, like kidnappings really got overhauled. I decided to explore that just a little bit. All right, to the nuclear power plant. Same load out. Or rather, same layout. We have the same loadout. Note that our guns are completely illegal. Also, we're going to just grab that rifle. Hello. I guess I'm committed to going this way. Maybe it's not the same layout. I took one hell of a path. I guess I fucking oh, right, I went to the Ministry of Peace. Not the nuclear power plant. Christ, Grimith. Why can't you read? What the fuck's wrong with you? Not even the first time you've incorrect. This happened earlier this playthrough. I'm like, there's a lot of soldiers and military police in my SEAL suits here are completely legal. What's up with that? That can't be anything. Tank action has to wait for later in this run. No matter how much my brain apparently conspires against me. We're not having tank action now. That's its own fun time. Congratulations on your music classes. We have no reports happen there because we didn't do anything there. Nuclear power plant C. It says that at the top right corner. Very good, Grimith. Oh, why is the map not revealed? Oh, why is everything so weird and different here from what I was expecting? What's going on? That's what happens when I do these sessions, like midnight and 1 a.m. I'm gonna fail to mess with the big red button. Failed our science check. We just leave a threatening note, and that's that. All right, we showed off a failure there. It happens. No big deal. Out the door we go. And hey, it's legal for us to visit here again. We didn't even have any news article published about how much of a failure I am. Phew. We didn't sabotage things horrifically in a way that would have alienated the masses, though most ways of alienating the masses have been removed from New Age. We fail again? Come on, man. Cornelia continuing to terrorize. Good. Third try. Third try is definitely going to be the charm. I don't need to hit up the armory. Pretty sure we're good on that front. But the third time. The third time. Oh well, that's how dice work. We passed our first time we ever meddled with the button. Perhaps Grimith needs some remedial classes. Beltran, and I'm gonna level you folks. I kind of expected any of my prostitutes, any of them, to be caught in sting operations. None of them have. I mean, that's neat. I thought that was going to resolve them getting thrown into the justice system for me. Okay. Well, why don't I persist until the end of the month here? I mean, what else am I going to do? Government mass surveillance? That's not something I would really push here. No. Yeah, it really would just be the nuclear power plant and government surveillance, the two I'm interested in doing. All right. But this time, Grimith, this time when we built the castle on top of the imminent scientist, that was the time. All right, fuck it. Fuck this castle. Fuck everything about this castle. We try to press that damn button 4 times. We fuck up. We're gonna risk some friendly fire here on folks who are not hostile to me. We tried our best. Forget the science skill. Conservative squine, 45 feet back. We'll rip into them with our guns. Truck pulls out, we'll slow down. 20 feet back, the roar of engines echoes through the countryside. Tries to box you in? Get out of here. Meltdown risk. Yep. Definitely, totally a meltdown risk. Absolutely. All right. Shit happens. This squad, we can just dissolve this shopping squad, I do believe. All right. Well, with that done, don't think there's any place I'm going to hit up here. Yeah. I think we're just gonna, well, I suppose I'll touch on the factory, the chemical factory, before we hit the road. Let's free some children. Go, be free, children. I will take these weird-ass chemicals. Go. No need to cry out in alarm about me doing things. We empty out this initial room. All right, y'all can get free. And I think with that, our work here is done. Free some more children on our way out the door. More merry birthmasses. Impact the issue of sweatshops and pollution. Sweatshops remains. We're doing all right. Those are our only 2 liberal issues. And hey, we did it, everyone. 0% have a favorable opinion of President Ed Johnson. All poll responders say no. They have an unfavorable opinion of the job the president is doing. We did it. Great. Glad we got to show that off. Glad I got to see that. Good job. Let's remove and move equipment to realty, please. Shift 3 is going to put everything there. And for now, I am actually going to pack you kids up and ship you back. Ship you back to the place that I definitely remember it, where it is Grimith Real Estate. Here we are at the end of the month. Good job, team. Good job. How long has this video gone on? Yeah, that seems about right. Let's cycle the month end. We'll have you all engage in some fanciful broadcasting of your own to share your experiences here. Have a chat about them at the month's end. And why don't we issue out more judges' corrupt evidence continue to break down the conservative judges? Flip, transforming the media narrative. A new homeless, Alice Lushington. Secret police records from Mike Balgos. New engineer. A new bartender. A new office worker, a new office worker, a new office worker, a new janitor, a new office worker, a new secretary, a new office worker, a new lawyer, a new secretary, a new club security, a new lawyer, a new janitor, a new retiree, a new lawyer, a new lawyer, a new janitor, a new lawyer, a new lawyer. Hazel Butterman, I think that name was. Strong name. Lawyer, a new lawyer, a new lawyer, a new secretary, a new child worker, Winifred Winchester. What a strong name there. New homeless, new secretary, new radio personality, Hakeem Birkin. Huh. A new janitor, a new secretary, a new janitor, a new hanging judge. Felicity Nurif, by the way, same name as my Nurif real estate. Danny Williamson, new college student, a new retiree, Judas Da Silva, amateur magician, construction worker, amateur magician, a child worker, Wendell Kaltenbrunner, child worker, another child worker, Kelsey Voland, another child worker, another child worker, another child worker, another child worker, a college student, a secretary, teenager, college student, child worker, lawyer, car salesperson, a new car salesperson, wink, teacher, janitor, musician, college student, homeless, socialite, a new chief of police, Linus Heath, office worker, lab tech, janitor. Congress is acting on legislation to protect LGBT rights and stop police misconduct. Unanimous. President sits there, does nothing. Page is here to stand trial. You know, some stuff. We'll go ahead and get Xenia Woodrow out on the case. Yeah. How about you, Amelia Shelton? You followed the advice of shutting the fuck up. This flaming liberal jury is about to send you into not guilty them. Brittany Joyce? Yeah, I think Xenia can handle this one too. Not guilty. Huzzah! We got $10,000 for ransoming hostages that roughly paid for the training prices. Got plenty of cash on hand though, and if I somehow ran out of cash, we would have more cash on hand. Thanks to everything I got. Status of the liberal agenda. Yes. Yes, that's the status of it. So, sodomy is a crime, and all discrimination against LGBT people is legal. Even the worst police misconduct only earns slap on the wrist punishments. We are up to 169 sleepers now. We have no one in the justice system. Sleeper agents can still do a lot. We recruited so many liberals there between the month cycling. This was the first person we got at month's end. That's so many. Okay. These conservative crime squad members are going to be taken off of snooping around. Yeah. I got my answer there. They can do other things for us. I'll comb through that. I'll comb through task assignings for the folks who are out of the justice system. I will probably set up the kids who haven't gone through the justice system in Crucible 2 to get their asses into the justice system. And then we're going to set our sights on Washington, D.C. That's the place for me. There are tasks to be done, which cannot be accomplished here at New Worth Real Estate. But that'll have to wait for next video. We managed to get a bunch of extra length padded on the end, thanks to all the sleepers I got. Take care, everyone, and see you for the wild time travel sifting, whatever clipping bullshit that future Grimith will do moving forward.